All right, so we're ready for game 129 of the Milwaukee Brewers 2018 season replay. But let's take a look at what happened in game 128. That was with the Cincinnati Reds. It was game 2 of a 3-game series, so game 129 will be the third game of the 3-game series. And it was the Reds winning 10-4. Won it in real life 9-7, so pretty close to their real life run total. Excuse me. It was a couple home runs for Suarez, and no Joey Votto in the lineup again. Not sure what's up with him, but Dixon hit one out. Like I said, Suarez hit 2 out. Almost everybody got in the hit parade except Billy Hamilton. So for the Brewers, let's see, anything. Kane was 2 for 4. Arcia 2 for 4. Shaw had a big day, 3 for 4 for Travis Shaw. Single, 2 doubles. Scored a run. Guerrera is going to take the loss. He'll drop to 9-6 as the Brewers lose that one and fall to 74-53. Or 74-54 now. That was the record going into the game. Now they're 74-54 coming into this game, and they shut them out in real life 4-0. So for the lineups, the Reds, Hamilton in center, Peraza's at short, Jeanette at second, Williams in right, Irvin in left, Barnhart first, Casali catching, Herrera at third, Robert Stevenson pitching for the Reds. He's a 1, and he has a W. For the Brewers, Yelich in right, Canes in center, Moustakas at third, Aguilar's at first, Shaw's at second, Braun in left, Scopes at short, Pena catching, and Freddie Peralta on the mound. He's a 7 and a right-hander. So 2 right-handers going at it. Peralta's 3-6 so far on the season. Here we go. Billy Hamilton with a 55 and 9 on an 8. 9 on an 8 is going to be a pop-out. Pop-out to second base. There's Peraza, 22. He's going to single. That's a 7. And that's pretty much a single all day long. Scooter Jeanette, 42's a 9 on a 7. Single runner to second. A little something going here with 1 out. First and second, Mason Williams. More doubles. 55's an 8 on a 6. 8 on a 6. Single, 1 scores, other 2 second. Reds on the board early. RBI single for Williams. Brings up Phil Irvin, 35, 22. First on the air, filling the bases. Air on the pitcher. Peralta. Tucker Barnhart, 53 and 19. Bases full. Mustak is third baseman, so he'll be fielding 1. And it's going to be a 5-3, runners advance 1 base. So run scores. We have second and third, 2 down, Casali, catcher. And 24 is a ground out to short. Actually, it's going to be a pop out to third. And that's the inning, but 2 runs. For the Reds, they lead at 2-0. Just getting started, though. Yelich flies 1 out to left field. It's going to be caught by Irvin. Lorenzo Cain, he's going to ground out to first, and that's not Votto. It's going to be Barnhart. Moustakas. And he grounds out to Barnhart also. Top of the second, Herrera. He grounds out to second base. Travis Shaw. Stevenson. 55 to 36. That's a walk. Because Peralta has a W. Stevenson also has a W. So he walks the pitcher. He's a Billy Hamilton, 62. He strikes him out on a 13. Peraza, 65, is a 35. It's going to be a walk, probably. It is. Walk with a runner on first. Scooter Gennett, 24, first and second. Ground out to short, probably. Or ground out to second base. Some more trouble on the bases with base runners, but they get out of it. No runs scored. Bottom of the second, 2-0 Cincinnati. Aguilar leads off with a walk. Travis Shaw with a 35-36. Might be a walk. It's a wild pitch. If he's a wild pitch 3, it is. Because he is a wild pitch 3. Right up there. So Aguilar's at second now. Here's Shaw. Still at the plate. 63. A 32 will fly to right. Shaw is there. Aguilar's slow. He's not going to tag up. Braun, 42. 13. He strikes out. And Jonathan Scope, 35. Runner on second is a walk. First and second, 2 down. Here's Pena. 66-0. 43 is a 7 of all things. Single 1 scores, other 2 third. S batter's out at home. Hold on. S out at home, batter to second. Single 1 scores. Other 2 third. S is out at home. And guess what? Aguilar's an S. So he's thrown out. And the Brewers end up with nothing. Yep. So top of 3, 2-0 Cincinnati. Mason Williams. 45-14, another walk. Neither pitcher with great control. 34-31 for Irvin. That's a fly out to center. Barnhart strikes out. Casali, 34-31, he flies out to center. Leadoff man was on, but there's nothing doing after that. Freddie Peralta, 44. It's a 21. Take a look at the first baseman, Barnhart. He's a 2. That's going to be fielding 3. So first on an error. F batter to second. He's not an F, though. Error on Barnhart. There's Yelich. 21. Struck him out. 1 out. Lorenzo Cain. 24. Strikes him out. And Moustakas, 36-33. Runner on first. Pops up to third. Top of the 4th. Herrera. Dilson Herrera, 35. Is a 13. He strikes out. Robert Stevenson, 14-30, flies out to left field. Billy Hamilton, 33's an 8. 8 on an 8 will be a single. And Billy is a C Steeler, believe it or not. And he can steal because as long as they're down by 1, tied, or ahead by 1 or 2, he's going to steal. He's a 30. Move to first, 0. Pena's a +5. That makes him a 25. 51 or less. And it's a good stolen base. Brings up Peraza, 64. Is a 13. He strikes out. So Billy tried. He got in scoring position, but couldn't bring him around. So 2-0. Bottom of the 4th. Jesus Aguilar, 32. Is a 13. He strikes out. Travis Shaw, 35. Foul out to the catcher. The base is empty. It is a foul out. Ryan Braun hits one out of here and cuts the lead in half. 2-1 now. Solo shot for Ryan Braun. Brings up Scope. 35. Fouls out to the catcher because bases are clear. It's 2-1, top of the 5th. So, Scooter Jeanette, 45-14, walks him. So, Peralta is now a 6. Mason Williams, 35, runner on first, going to be a walk. First and second. Nobody out. Let's take a look here. They're going to go with Taylor Williams. Making the change. Can't stand those walks. So, 4 innings for Peralta. His day is done. It's Taylor Williams. He's a right-hander and a 6. 34-31, fly to center. 1 out. Barnhart, 44 is an 8. 8 on an 8. Runners on first and second. 8 on an 8. Single, 1 scores, other 2 second. So one of the runs comes home to roost. First and second, 1 out. Casali, 6. 11's a 6. -6 versus righties. 6 on a 12. 6 on a 12. Does he have an L? No. So it's a double. Both runners score. S on first is out, though. Barnhart is an S. So 1 will score. Williams. But Barnhart's going to get thrown out. Doesn't tell you, so I usually call it a center field if it doesn't tell you. So S on first is out. Doesn't say it goes to third, so runner on second, 2 down. Here's Herrera. 64-13, struck out. 2 runs for the Reds. It's 4-1 Cincinnati. Flipping the tables on the real life result. So Manny Pena, fly to right, flies out to right, brings up Taylor Williams. He's not going to bat though. They're going to go with Eric Thames. He's a lefty. 54-32, he flies out to right field. 2 down. Yelich, 36-14, walk. Lorenzo Cain, 31-9 on a 5. 9 on a 5 is a single runner to second. So maybe a little 2-out rally. What do you say, Moustakas? 23-12. And that's going to be the end of the rally. No, it's not. No, it is not. W is a walk. Stevenson has a W, so it is a walk. Bases are loaded, 2 down. Here's an Aguilar. He gets a 1 and a 4. So he flies out to left. That ends the inning. So it got a little dicey there, but they get out of it. Leave the bases juiced. The Brewers do. Stevenson, I think he's going to be done. I'd like to leave him in there, but let's get a little realistic here. Let's go with could be let's see. Stevenson's due up. That's why I'm looking for a pinch hitter. First of all, who's going to pitch? It's going to be Corey Knebel. So we know it's a right-hander. So now they're going to go with Schebler. He's a lefty. Scott Schebler. .36. 33. Pops him up to second. Is that B? All right, top of the order. Hamilton. He'll ground out to short. My bad. K's a strikeout. Knebel has a K. Struck him out. Now Peraza. 56-34. That's going to be a pop out to short. Bottom of 6. Travis Shaw will face Wandy Peralta. And I didn't put that there. Lefty. We could bring in, let's see, Hernan Perez. I think we're going to bring in Hernan Perez. And he is going to play third also. So, Hernan Perez up. He is +3 versus lefties. 25 is an 8. On a 2, that's going to be a single. 25 is a 9 on Shaw, but he's -10 versus lefties, so 9 on a 15. It would have fallen right in that gap there, so it would have been a single, but chances were much better with Perez. Ryan Braun, 23-12. Freddie or Wandy has a W also. So that will be a walk, not a double play. First and second, nobody out. Scope, 30, fly to left. So he flies out to left. Runners have to hold. Manny Pena, 43-29. It's a 1-3. Runners advance one base. Second and third. And it's going to bring up a pinch hitter. And I will go with Arcia. (42-13). We got second and third. He's got that R up there. So R is a pop out to third base. No strikeout. Still an out though. Top of the seventh, 4-1. Cincinnati still. And it's going to be Dan Jennings coming on for the Brewers. So Dan Jennings now on. He's a lefty. 12. Jeanette, 36-14. He walks. All kinds of walks in this one. 31's a 9 on a 20. 9 on a 20 is a single runner to second. First and second, nobody out. Irvin. Oh my gosh. That's gone. Phil Irvin. 3-run home run. Dude, it's 7 on the year. That kind of blows things open here for the Reds. And Barnhart. Can they go back to back? 56 is a 6. That's a double. Dan Jennings just does not have it. Does not have it. Here's Burns. He's coming on. Corbin Burns. Runner on second. Nobody out. Casali at the plate. 13's a 14. It's going to be a walk. Things just not working here in the seventh. 45-14. That's 2 balls. 46 strikes him out. There's out number 1. Brings up the pitcher spot for the Reds. They're going to go with Suarez. (56-13). He strikes him out. 2 down. Billy Hamilton, 15's and 11. Runners on first and second. And he is a -1, so 11 on a 15. Single 1 scores, other to third. First and third, 2 down, Peraza. 4 runs in for the Reds. 35. Foul out to second base. They bat around, though. 4 runs. 8-1 now, Cincinnati. The Brewers having problems with the Reds. And let's go with a new pitcher for the Reds. It's going to be Amir Garrett. Top of the order, Yelich. 23 is a 12. He is going to ground out to first. Lorenzo Cain, 32 is a 26. He grounds out to second base. Moustakas grounds out to second also. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the 8th inning. Burns is going to... He's going to come back out. We've got Scooter Gennett at the plate. 31's an 8. On a 14 is a fly to left. Eight on a 14, that's right. So 45, Mason Williams is a 14, and he walks. More walks. 62-13, there's a strikeout, 2 down. Tucker Barnhart, 55's an 8 on a 16, runner on first. 33, pops out to third. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th inning. It's 8-1 Cincinnati. Have they had a 3 up, 3 down inning, the Brewers? They had one right here. Pop out, strike out, pop out. All right, Aguilar. Let's see, Garrett. Is he going to come back out? He is. 35, 37, strike 1. 46, 13, strike 3, struck him out. Perez, he strikes out. Braun with the only run for the Brewers on a home run. Flies out to center. We go to the 9th. Our new pitcher for the Brewers is going to be Jordan Lyles. I hope he's not starting anytime soon because I didn't really look ahead. But Jordan Lyles is going to come on. Casali is going to bat, and it's a righty-righty matchup. 44 is a 7. That'll be a single. $14, 2 balls. And Herrera flies out to center. Let's bring on Brandon Dixon. $62-13, he struck him out. Billy Hamilton, 35 is a 40, runner on first. And with 2 outs, it's a first base unassisted ground out. Bottom of the 9th, Reds in full control here. Let's bring on a new pitcher for them. How about Cody Reed? Give him some action here. And I don't know why did I mark that? Because I should have marked up here. Jordan Lyles. But Reed's coming on anyway. Scope. Reed's a lefty. Scope's a righty. 45. Walked him. Manny Pena, 53, is a 19, runner on first. And the third baseman, Herrera, is a 3. Single runner to second. Single runner to second. First and second, nobody out. Pinch hitter. Could be. Did I use Thames? I did. Could be Broxton. Have not seen Villar in forever. Let's Keenan Broxton. He might be the only guy left on the bench if he's even on the bench. (41-13). Struck him out. 1 out. Yelich. He strikes out Yelich. Lorenzo Cain. Down to their last out. 64 is a 22. Runners on first and second. 22. Error on Reed, the pitcher. Bases loaded. With Moustakas up. And he gets an 11, a 0. 54 is a 6. Bases loaded, a 6 for Moustakas. It's going to score some runs. It's going to be a double. Maybe. -4 versus lefties. So a 12. A 4 on a 12. It is a double, clears the bases. Actually doubles runner. Is there 2 outs? Yeah. So everybody scores. Cain all the way around from first. 3-run double for Moustakas. And Aguilar is going to walk. Hernan Perez, 25s and 8. 8 on a 5 because he's +3 versus lefties. 8 on a 5. Is a single. 1 scores, other to third. Brewers making a little comeback here. And that's a RBI to Perez, not Shaw. 4 runs in, it's 8-5 now. Still 3-run cushion, but Brian Braun's a tying run. 44 and 8. 8 on a 6. First and third. 8 on a 6. Single, 1 scores. Other to third, and S is out. He's not. So first and third. 5 runs in. They're going to go to Hernandez now. Try to stop the bleeding. Get this game over. Jonathan Scope is up. It's a righty-righty matchup. 56-34. And that is going to do it. It's a fly out to left field. Scope flies out. That ends the inning and the ball game. 5 runs, though, for the Brewers in the 9th. But still not enough. 8-6 final. Come up a little short, and they had 2 on. So the loser is going to be Peralta. I don't think I'm going to total this up now. I'm going to total up the hits, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 hits for the Reds. They had one error. The Brewers had one error. So 1, 2, 3. 3 hits till the 9th inning. 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. So they were quiet till that 9th inning. And then Braun had the only run there, the home run. Solo shot in the 4th. So Brewers take another one on the chin. They lose 8-6. And that is, they're going to lose the series to the Reds 2-1. Won the opener, lost the last two. 74-55 are the Brewers now in the replay. 71-58 in real life. And I'll see you guys next time for game 131. So until then, you guys take care and God bless.